You knew it!
You knew it! 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 You knew it!
You knew it!
You knew it!
Charan! Hello Philippines! Narito na naman tayo para sa panibagong episode ng Chan! You knew it! Ako pa rin ang inyong makakatsikahan, the one and only Pretty Fruity, flow ni Gigante ng Bacoor.
Je suis trop loin pour toi. Bonne de mes copines. À mes copines. À mes copines.
Panibagong araw, panibagong universidad na naman ang ating kikilalanin ng lubusan. Are you guys ready to know it?
Yes! Of course! Yes!
Yes!
Yes, girl!
Yes! Tinatanong pa ba yan?
Now that you're all ready, let's go!
Harap na!
So for today's episode, let us explore the University of Santo Tomas.
University?
Santo Tomas.
Gusto ko yan. So, where can I find this university? Saan nga ba?
Oops! I can lead you the way. Ang University of Santo Tomas ay matatagpuan sa Espanya Boulevard, Sampaloc, Manila. But the original campus was first located in Intramuros, the walled city of Manila.
Oh! So near, yet so far. Alright, I wanna know their history.
Did you guys know that University of Santo Tomas is the Asia's oldest university, the Royal and Pontifical? The Dominican-run Colegio de Nuestra Señora del Santísimo Rosario was later renamed Colegio de Santo Tomas or College of St. Thomas in honor of St. Thomas Aquinas, patron saint of Catholic schools and one of the greatest philosophers who ever lived. It's the first campus was then located within the ancient walls of Intramuros, the original Manila. The Dominicans were the fourth group of religious orders after the Augustinians, Franciscans, and Jesuits that arrived in the Philippines, doing so in 1587.
Universidad ng Santo Tomas ang pinakamatandang universidad sa buong Asia. Binisita lamang ito ng tatlong pope ng 3 beses. There's an unforgettable, harrowing memory. Time that Japanese invaded Philippines, umatake ang Japan noong December 8, 1941. Sinakop ang ibang lalawigan at malalaking lungsod sa Luzon, kabilang na ang Maynila. The Japanese forced taken the residents, including the Americans, to Santo Tomas internment camp to represent jail for the internees. Filipinos thought that their suffering would last until last of month, hoping that America would save them. But most of the American of Air Forces was caught on guard. It was a war. Pagpapahirap sa mga nagakit. Puro madahas ang pangyayari sa loob ng campus ng University of Santo Tomas. Ang campus na ito ay nag-serve as camp after 3 years of suffering in Japanese hand. Japanese gave up. They surrendered. Ang University of Santo Tomas ay nanatiling nakatayo sa likod ng mga taong nasawi at unti-unting bumabang.
The Philippines is home to Asia's oldest university and the world's largest Catholic university in terms of population. The University of Santo Tomas in Sampaloc, Espanya, Manila, celebrated its 400-year anniversary this year. An institution of higher learning that was originally intended to be a seminary college to prepare young men for free school. Throughout its more than 400-year history, the university has been the alma mater of 4 Filipino heroes who shaped the nation's destiny: Jose Rizal, Emilio Jacinto, Marcelo H. del Pilar, and Apolinario Mabini. Philippine presidents such as Manuel Luis Quezon, Sergio Osmeña, Jose P. Laurel, and Diosdado Macapagal. Various chief justices of the Supreme Court, senators, congressmen.
Wow! That's amazing, ha? Napaka-historical pala talaga ng UST. Tama nga ang mga naririnig ko. But, I'm curious, how are the students in there? How about events?
Pag-usapan naman natin ngayon kung ano-ano ang mga ginagawa o events nila sa university. Welcome to What Do They Do segment. Sa segment na ito, I will discuss how students behave, perform, and do events.
The students of University of Santo Tomas seem the manifestation of academic life. From the students whose eyes are glued on their textbooks, reading and reviewing intently for their exams, rehearsing dance steps tirelessly, and some are just walking on their way to or from the class, walking with friends or just by themselves. Ngayon naman ay babahagi kong mga events outside the campus. Because not everything is on campus. The goal of the university is to provide them holistic formation. Tomasians are also immersed in community development activities, such as the annual Pistang Tomas Community Trade Fair, showing food and other indigenous products of the partner communities. This is not just an event for students to interact and communicate to their partner communities. This is also a chance for them to learn values of social responsibility, because eventually, these students will transform the society. That's it. I hope you learned something.
Oh, I see. How about their culture and policies there?
We all know that this is quite interesting to grasp and talk through the encounters of UST's traditions and cultures. At ang pinaka-inaasahan na Eucharistic celebration sa UST ay ang Paskuhan. It is the annual celebration and culmination of the university patungkol sa Christmas festivities ng UST. This annual tradition is the highlights of every event in UST as this is the start of the nation's Christmas celebration break. Dahil Catholic school ng UST, one of the spotlights during celebration is the pananuluyan or the reenactment of the Virgin Mary and Saint Joseph's search for a place for Mary to give birth to Jesus Christ. So sa madaling salita, Paskuhan is the time to honor the birth of Jesus Christ. Aside from that, the community of the mission are very much excited for this annual celebration because this special event is also the time to remember and celebrate the unity pride of every Tomasian. Along with the pananuluyan is the Paskuhan Fair and raffle draw for the major prizes. Para naman sa every year traditional lineup and celebration, Paskuhan will showcase hundreds and thousands of LED lights to brighten the campus each night with Christmas tree itself. What's more exciting during Paskuhan is the well-known bands will perform at the UST Grandstand as refers to the past Paskuhan. The famous bands that perform were Ben and Ben, Magnus Heaven, I Belong to the Zoo, Muni Muni, and many more. Another much anticipated traditional during Paskuhan is the fireworks and pyro-musical display illuminating the UST skyline at the end of the event. It is amazing for Tomasian na witness ang mga sparkling lights, astonishing music, at maging part ng Paskuhan festivities in the most wonderful time of the year. That's all. I hope you've enjoyed knowing UST's culture.
So every school naman diba has its own policy. And sa tingin ko, they are almost the same. As we all know, pag walang policy, it will lead to inconsistency of decision making. Policies are also important dahil tinutulungan nila ang isang institutions or university para maka-establish ng model operating procedures. And syempre, to create a standards of quality for learning and safety as well as expectations and norms within a university. At ngayon, pag-uusapan natin ng ilan sa policy ng UST. At kung ikaw ay nagbabalak mag-aral sa UST, well, you should know about this. First is the entrance examination. UST requires students to qualify for admission or the Basic University of Santo Tomas Entrance Exam Test or USTET and other requirements prescribed by the faculties. Second is the UST Scholarship Program. It shall be the policy of the university to cultivate academic excellence and facilitate access to education for deserving students through its scholarship program. Third is the Loyal Award. UST acknowledged the loyalty of students who have stayed and completed basic and higher education in the university. Fourth is the debarment. The university shall debar students who do not show satisfactory performance in their academic undertaking. And lastly is the policy on student complaints and grievances. It is the policy of the university that shall have the right to lodge a complaint or grievances against any faculty member of the university without fear of retaliation or any sort or any adverse consequence as a result of doing so. The ones that I mentioned are just a few of their policy. And I think ito ang dapat na unang malaman ng mga gustong mag-aral sa university na ito.
All I can say is just wow! As in wow! Grabe pala talaga ang UST, from their culture, events, and up to their policies. I also heard that UST is a college of medicine. Am I right?
Tama ka dyan, Flony. Aside from being one of the oldest and largest pontifical university not just here in the Philippines but in Asia, alam nyo ba na ang UST din ang merong oldest school of medicine here in the Philippines? Yes, you've heard it right. UST's Faculty of Medicine and Surgery was established in 1871 by virtue of the modified Moret Decree of 1870, which supplants the Philippine Educational Reform of 1865 by the Spanish government. Since its establishment, the faculty has remained as one of the top-performing school of medicine in the country. Sa ngayon ay nag-o-offer ang universidad ng mga medical courses katulad ng Doctor's Degree in Medicine, Master's Degree in Audiology, Master's Degree in Pain Management at meron din silang Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Bongga, di ba? Speaking of top-performing university, alam nyo ba na ang UST School of Medicine ay dineklara bilang Center of Excellence ng Commission on Higher Education. Sila din ay Level 3 accredited ng Philippine Accreditation Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities o PAASCU. Nagkamit din sila ng passing rate na 99% in the Physician's Licensure Examination noong August 2009 and August 2010. At nito lamang March 2021 ay kinilala ang UST bilang second top-performing medical school sa Pilipinas dahil sa kanilang 88.33% passing rate sa Physician Licensure Examination. But wait, there's more! Alam nyo rin ba na most of the country's health secretaries ay graduates sa UST? At ang ating national hero na si Dr. Jose Rizal ay sa naturang pamantasan din kumuha ng kanyang mga foundational courses bago tumungo sa Madrid upang mag-aral ng ophthalmology. In the current situation that we are facing, especially in the times of pandemic, it's great to have competent future physicians from the UST.
Incredible talaga! Masyado na ata akong nahuhumaling sa napakagandang universidad na ito. But I can feel that there's more about it. Wanna know the people around there.
Ngayon, pag-usapan naman natin ang great recognition and achievements ng faculty of the University of Santo Tomas. They were granted the Gold and Silver Series Award for school year 2014 to 2016 and the International Publications Award for school year 2014 to 2017. UST Secretary General Rev. Jesus M. Miranda Jr. and Vice Rector for Research and Innovation Professor Maribel G. Nonato, assisted by the directors of the respective research centers, gave the award. The Gold and Silver Series Award are granted to faculty members in recognition of their research productivity and leadership in the respective fields of specialization within the period covered by the award. These awards are based on research and publication.
Pag-usapan naman natin ang sports sa Universidad ng Santo Tomas. Ang unang panalo ng Universidad ng Santo Tomas ay noong UAAP Season 10. Sa buong season ng UAAP, ang Universidad ng Santo Tomas ang may pinakamaraming panalo na may 63 titulo sa kabuuan. That's why there is a lot of player in UST is good at sports. Cherry Ann Rondina, known as Sisi, student in UST, is a four-time UAAP Beach Volleyball MVP and the UAAP Season 81 Women's Volleyball MVP and the Athlete of the Year. Sisi is born September 4, 1996, born in Cebu City. Rondina first discovered her passion for sports while competing in the track of field on the sand of the beach near her home. She first held volleyball in her hand with her mother while she was in third year in elementary school.
Let's proceed to the Tomasian alumni. Known as the 4th century-old na universidad, ang UST ay kilala bilang one of the most prestigious schools here in the Philippines. The alumni came from the distinguished fields ng medicine, commerce, and literary arts. As a matter of fact, yung mga national heroes natin na sila Manuel Quezon, Emilio Aguinaldo, Miligno Aquino Sr., and Jose Rizal actually graduated here. Let's include the most famous actors na sila Angel Locsin and Piola Pascual. Furthermore, they yearly conduct an event for the alumni called Tomasian Alumni Pilgrimage, kung saan they go on different churches and historical tours to seek the route of self-growth and improvement of the Tomasian alumni. Then also, we have 10 new Tomasian pharmacists from April 2021 boards. Sila ay si Miss Gallian and Mr. Nicolas na nag-lead ng mga newly registered pharmacists. Tamang-tama, this is actually perfect because of the rising COVID cases here in the Philippines and sa mga kababayan natin na na-vaccinated na. Kasi diba, as we all know, pharmacists have an important role in pharmacies and they can be very significant in this time of need.
UST is really something. Makes me want to go and study there. Bukod sa malaking school, Tanyag na University, ito rin ang pinakakilalang university sa ating bansa. May malaking ambag din factor ito para sa atin. Ang University of Santo Tomas. UST will always be a home of victory. So that's for today's episode. Hanggang sa susunod ulit, kasama ang aking duet new buddies, ako pa rin ang inyong makakachika, the one and only, Pretty Fruity, Flony Gigante.
You knew it! You knew it!
You knew it! You knew it! Bye! See you next episode!